It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Next on Madden NFL 25.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock here. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And away we go from Wisconsin. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
For 3 years, well, we waited on Jordan Love. He got to watch one of the greats do it in Aaron Rodgers, and it wasn't until last year they finally gave him the keys. Well, and the wait was worth it. He put on a show a season ago. 32 touchdowns, just 11 interceptions in a year that nobody anticipated the Packers, and so many of their young players could grow and emerge into a playoff team. They did just that. Nobody questioned Jordan Love's physical traits. It was the accuracy. It was the anticipation. It was the nuance to play in the position. He answered all of those and more with the breakout season a year ago. As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Love. That's Reed on the slant. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Third and just 2 to go. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Play fake. It's Love. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They'll run for it, Jacobs. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair and eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has a man, it's Scott. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Second down now, 7 to go. Williams to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Love from the gun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Handoff running right. Jacobs breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Receiver in motion going left. Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. Kicks the handoff, now Love. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
Love throwing on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
He has it at the 5. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Love to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care about it, Brock, and it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. Tyler Scott now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Williams from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To throw is Williams. Able to get it to Moore. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, Williams. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jair Alexander with the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now here's Williams. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third down, here's Williams. Allen on the catch. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Staying grounded with Swift. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Williams set to pass. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Nixon now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. And a man is there to knock that away. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Love out of the shotgun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Bears football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Swift to start the drive. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jair Alexander with the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Bears, with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. Here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this forward to the 19. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. To throw, Williams. The throw is caught. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Williams to throw. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Williams will look to throw. Quick slant complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Nixon now to return it. Returns looking good so far. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Packers getting one final drive before the half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Love from the gun. He's got Watson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Love to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Love looking to pass. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Big gain downfield. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Second and 3 now. He's back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. He'll throw it. Komet brings it in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's halftime here in Green Bay. The Cheeseheads with plenty to cheer about as their Packers have the lead. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Packers will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This is ahead for about 5. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Play fake, it's Love. Cut by Jacobs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Love. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Jacobs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Shotgun now for Love. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job, but you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You got to come through on that touchdown.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
The kick by Folk is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Completed here to Komet. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, Williams. Completes beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jair Alexander with the stop. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He sends this one to the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punt team on the field. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. Jukes one defender. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. To the air with Love. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Love. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Toss play, Swift. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Third and just 2 to go. Williams on the play action. Has his man, it's Swift. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. The Packers all set to get back out there. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Completes this one to Kraft. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Running on first here with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10. Here's Love to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. That throw finds Komet. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running behind center with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Coming up. A tight end in motion now. On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They run the counter with Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Going to run again with Swift. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
1st down, ball at the 36. Williams will look to throw. Moore's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. And on the give, it's Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Again, it's going to be Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut it to a point late in this one. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Nixon now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw. As the open man downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Staying grounded with Swift. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now a give to Swift. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. From 37 yards in the right hash. That one is good! And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it! So the Bears take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Bears winners as we say so long from Green Bay.